If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world.
Nikola Tesla, a prodigious visionary of unmatched creativity and intelligence, expanded the limits of science and technology, revealing innovations that appeared to surpass human capabilities and touch the cosmic unknown. His brilliance was so extraordinary that many believe he possessed extraterrestrial powers. One of the most gifted minds in history, yet much of Tesla's legacy has been concealed from us. This narrative invites us to acquaint ourselves with the highly advanced scientific concepts that surrounded Tesla, raising questions about why his work attracted so much government interest and whether it was somehow connected to his death. Additionally, we will delve into his obsession with the numbers 3, 6, and 9. Could they unlock something extraordinary? And why has such a brilliant scientist been relegated to the shadows of history? Nikola Tesla was born on July 10, 1856, during a fierce lightning storm. His birth was marked by a dramatic omen. According to family legend, the midwife declared the lightning a bad omen, calling Tesla a child of darkness, to which his mother swiftly replied, "No, he will be a child of light." This prescient remark foreshadowed his future brilliance and fascination with electricity. Displaying a superior mind from an early age, Tesla invented toys powered by insects and later studied physics, math, and engineering. He worked as an electrical engineer in Budapest before moving to the US, where he worked for Thomas Edison. Their rivalry in the War of the Currents saw Tesla's alternating current AC system triumph over Edison's direct current DC system. AC allowed electricity to be transmitted efficiently over great distances, unlike DC, which lost power over long distances. Using Niagara Falls for hydroelectric power, Tesla's system could light the entire Northeast. His innovations extended to electric railroads, wireless communication, X-rays, Tesla coil, induction motor, and many more, holding nearly 700 patents by his death. During the Industrial Revolution, Tesla distinguished between true progress, which benefits humanity, and technology, which can be harmful if it pollutes the planet. In 1901, he convinced J.P. Morgan to fund $150,000 for a radio station, but used the money to construct Wardenclyffe Tower, a giant wireless transmitter. Tesla envisioned a global network of such towers providing free wireless electricity. His goal was to be able to provide free electricity for the whole world. However, funding ceased after 3 years when Morgan discovered Tesla's true intentions, leading to the project's abandonment and the tower's demolition in 1917. As you may imagine, not all of Tesla's endeavors were safe or smooth. His work with high-voltage electricity nearly cost him his life, resulting in a mystical experience where he claimed to see the past, present, and future simultaneously. Ancient astronaut theorists link this to the Philadelphia experiment. This experiment aimed to make the USS Eldridge invisible to radar detection, with some versions suggesting it was also intended to become physically invisible. According to the tale, on October 28, 1943, the USS Eldridge was subjected to powerful electromagnetic fields, causing it to disappear from Philadelphia for several minutes and reappear in Norfolk, Virginia, before returning to Philadelphia. Reportedly, the experiment had horrific side effects, with crew members experiencing severe physical and mental trauma. Some were allegedly found partially embedded in the ship's structure, while others suffered from madness, physical disorientation, and mysterious burns. Despite mainstream skepticism, some believe in the experiment's authenticity, suggesting Tesla accessed advanced knowledge. Tesla's ability to visualize his inventions, often credited to flashes of light and intense creativity, sparked theories of extraterrestrial influence on his work. Could it be that Tesla received images that helped him advance humanity? Stories suggest that ancient towers and obelisks connected to the Earth's magnetic grid might have relayed energy. Carvings in Egyptian temples resembling modern light bulbs and Tesla coils hint at an ancient energy system. Was the Wardenclyffe Tower designed to link to this grid and even other planets? Tesla believed that the pyramids of Giza could be used as giant power plants to generate electricity and run machines. He also believed that the pyramids were somehow linked to cosmic energy, which could be used for spiritual enlightenment and healing. Tesla's reported unearthly radio transmissions add even more riddles to his life. Did he communicate with advanced beings, influencing his inventions and ideas about extraterrestrial presence on Earth? In July 1899, Tesla claimed to receive a mathematical transmission while testing a magnifying transmitter. He believed these signals, possibly from Mars, indicated intelligent extraterrestrial life. This theory, shared in a 1901 article, suggested that extraterrestrials had influenced humanity for millennia. Tesla's contemporaries dismissed these ideas, leading to his marginalization, despite his revolutionary inventions. His later years in the Hotel New Yorker, marked by eccentricities and obsession with the numbers 3, 6, and 9, only fueled the perception of him as a mad scientist. In 1917, Nikola Tesla began showing signs of obsessive-compulsive disorder, particularly with an obsession with the number 3. This manifested in several ways. He swam 33 laps daily at the public pool, restarting if he lost count, circled a city block 3 times before entering a building, and performed a nightly ritual of curling his toes 100 times per foot, believing it stimulated his brain cells. Tesla believed that numbers, especially 3, 6, and 9, were key to understanding the universe's fundamental principles and held deep mystical significance. He saw these numbers as part of a universal mathematical language that could explain everything from cosmic structures to energy's nature. This fascination was influenced by his studies in ancient mathematics, geometry, and mystical traditions. Some experts suggest his obsession might relate to the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio, with 3, 6, and 9 representing deeper patterns within this framework. Additionally, it's been speculated that Tesla might have used these numbers as a form of affirmation or as part of his creative process. The affirmation formula, often attributed to his thought processes, can be summarized as: think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Understand the importance of these principles in the context of the universe. Acknowledge that 3, 6, and 9 are the keys to understanding these principles. In practical terms, Tesla might have used this affirmation formula as a mental exercise to keep his mind focused and attuned to the underlying patterns he believed governed reality. This approach would have reinforced his conviction that these numbers held the answers to the deepest mysteries of existence. Tesla's life was dramatic not only at its beginning, but also at its end. Tesla's death on January 7, 1943, has long been shrouded in mystery, giving rise to numerous theories and speculations, particularly concerning the involvement of the U.S. government. Tesla died alone in room 3327 of the New Yorker Hotel. The official cause of death was coronary thrombosis, a heart attack. However, the circumstances surrounding his death and the events that followed have fueled intrigue and suspicion. In the years leading up to his death, Tesla lived a reclusive life, continuing to work on his theories and inventions, but largely out of the public eye. He was known to be working on several advanced projects, including wireless transmission of energy, a death ray, or particle beam weapon, and other concepts that were far ahead of his time. Upon Tesla's death, his nephew, Sava Kosanovich, hurried to his uncle's room at the New Yorker hotel. He discovered that many of Tesla's technical papers and personal belongings were missing. According to various accounts, the FBI and other government agents had already seized the contents of Tesla's room, labeling them as top secret. But why the secrecy? The U.S. government's interest in Tesla's papers was likely driven by several factors. Advanced scientific knowledge. Tesla's work encompassed many advanced fields, including wireless energy transmission, radio waves, and high-voltage electricity. During World War II, any technology that could provide a military advantage was of immense interest. Weapons development. Tesla had proposed a death ray capable of bringing down aircraft or destroying military targets from a distance. The government might have feared this technology falling into enemy hands, or perhaps the most likely scenario, they sought to develop it themselves. National security. During the height of World War II, national security concerns were paramount. Any advanced scientific knowledge had to be secured to prevent espionage or sabotage. Tesla's death and the subsequent handling of his papers continue to spark debate and curiosity. Conspiracy theories abound regarding the true extent of his work and its implications. Was Tesla silenced because of the potentially world-changing technologies he was developing? Did the government suppress his innovations for national security reasons? Or were his ideas simply too advanced to be understood and thus discarded? Nikola Tesla, a visionary whose groundbreaking innovations and cosmic theories stretched the limits of human understanding, remains one of history's most enigmatic figures. Tesla's life and work continue to inspire curiosity and speculation, leaving us to ponder the true extent of his genius and the secrets he may have uncovered.